Hi everybody, it's Tish here. So last time I did a tarot deck, in fact it was the first one I put on video, it was the Starman deck, which was pretty cool. Love the deck. Okay, so this time what I want to do is show you the Steampunk Tarot deck. And right away, I mean, you can see the difference in energy. Let's see if I can get both of those in there, between the two. And actually, if we were to look at, my cards are coming out of here, the Rider-Waite deck, the traditional tarot next to the Steampunk Tarot, again, you can see the difference in energy. So this set here, it's a nice substantive box. You can see the book that comes with it is also very substantive. And the booklets are really helpful. My suggestion, if you're kind of nudged to do so, learn the basic Rider-Waite first, because I think they're easier to kind of understand, to get the foundation of. And then once you have a good idea as far as the different suits, what the court cards mean, the difference between the major and the minor arcana, then when you go into a different deck, you're going to have the foundation is going to be there, even though there will be some nuances per deck. So the way that the author describes the Magician card within the Steampunk Tarot is probably going to be different than how it's described within the Starman Tarot, as well as from the Rider-Waite. So it has its own, each deck has its own energy, its own feel to it. And as I've said before, when I'm doing a tarot reading, I may use 4 decks for a reading. I go through, depending on who's here, what the energy is like. Just make sure my microphone is on. What the energy is like, both from the client, the question. So I will pull out accordingly. So sometimes I won't pick this deck, other times it's the first one I go to. But I love it. It was from A Beautiful Soul. She is like soul daughter to me, and she gifted this to me, and it just made my day. She had brought her deck in before, and I was just mesmerized by it. So I think it's nice having the different decks that we can choose from. So again, a nice substantial booklet to go with it. And then what I'm going to do is turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you each of the individual cards, and that way you can choose for yourself what it is, if this is something you would be interested in. So even, and I like even the closure on it. And then here is the back of the card, just to kind of give you a feel here with the different suits. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera facing down so I can show you these cards. I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, so here we are with the Steampunk deck. And if you can see that there, let's see, illustrated by Ali Fell. And up here it's given us Barbara Moore. All right, so Steampunk Tarot. And again, here's the book. Very substantive. Okay, so let's start in with the majors. First, here is the Full card. So you can see the energy. With that, I'll see how much I can move it around here. If I can center it. So there's the Fool, the Magician. Look at that. And we have the High Priestess. Isn't that just beautiful? So I'll come down here so we can get the whole thing, and then I'll bring it up. Look at how beautiful she is. Let me see if I can, there we go. taking the elements there. All right, the Empress. Lovely. The Emperor. So, I mean, and you can see, just like with a cover, it's this darkness to them, but not in a heavy or negative kind of way. They just have their own beauty in them. Hierophant, the Lover's card. Chariot. Strength. Look at how beautiful that is. Hermit. Just, I don't know, there's just something really magical with these. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. And I think what I did with the other deck is I turned it upside down, since he's hanging. And then here we go. The Death. Wow. Another one just beautiful. Temperance. The Devil card. Look at that. And just as I'm looking at that, it's like, you know, don't feed the devil, don't feed the temptations, the dysfunction, the anger, whatever that may be for us. Anyway, it's just the way that this comes through as opposed to what's in the Rider-Waite deck, for example. Just really intriguing. Okay, so the Death card, the Tower card. Huh. That's really funny. I was just communicating with a friend of mine, and he was saying that he was seeing a particular card, and I said, boy, it just kind of reminds me, he doesn't do tarot, and I thought it really reminded me of the Tower card, only he saw some greenery within the card, and I had a feeling it was going to be in another deck. I just didn't know which one, and sure enough, I don't know. I just find that just humors me. Okay, so then the Star card, just magnificent, beautiful. The Moon. Oh, look at that. Oh. Love this. Another one of the cards in this deck that I just absolutely love. Sun. Judgment. Nice different take there. And the World. Beautiful. So that is the majors within the Steampunk deck, for as much as I can get in this particular frame anyway. So if they're, you know, again, if you're like me where you have your favorites within tarot, that you like to see the feel of that particular card or those cards within a deck, hopefully you're able to see it well enough in this spread, this layout here, or as I went through them, so you know if this is something that you are interested in. So now let's just briefly go through the minors. So the Ace of Pentacles. We're obviously doing the Pentacles first. Two of Pentacles. And you know, I can't help it when I see this, I think about the Wizard of Oz. Okay, which I love. So the Three of Pentacles. And forgive me if my thumb is in the way for some of this. Four of Pentacles. Huh. The Five of Pentacles. Can you see that where she's with a child there? Six of Pentacles. Very interesting. Seven of Pentacles. Isn't that just beautiful? The Eight of Pentacles. Lovely. Nine of Pentacles. So they're just rich of symbolism here. 10 of Pentacles. And I do get a different feel for this than I do in the other deck. So just very interesting. The 10. Here's the Page of Pentacles. The Knight. The Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. All right, let's go on into the cups. Beautiful cups. Ace. Two of Cups. How interesting, huh? Love it. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five. 6. 7. It's where it's like just transporting you back in time. The 8. 9. Huh. And the 10 of Cups. Here we have the Page. The Knight. Interesting, huh? The Queen. And the King of Cups. All right, let's slide these to the side. Now we're gonna go into the Wands. All right, so here is the Ace of Wands. That is just something. All right, the Two of Wands. 3. 4. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7. Oh, look at that strength. It's like such determination on her face. All right, the 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 10. The Page. Well, that's interesting. The Knight. Queen of Wands. And then the King of Wands. Very interesting. All right. And I think I dropped a card here. Okay. Oh, I dropped the King of Cups, but that's all right. We're already past that. All right, so let's do the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Three. That's interesting too. So the Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Oh, look at that Ten of Swords. Very, very interesting, very cool. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Oh, just lovely. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. All right, so those are all the cards from the Steampunk Tarot deck. Again, here is the booklet. And then I want to point out that these are standard sized cards. Let me see here. So I'm pulling out from my writer deck. These, I believe, are the same size. Yep. Which they are. Oh. And, you know, whereas I have these grace cards here, which I absolutely love. You can see how much larger the grace cards are in comparison to this deck. So this, the Steampunk deck, it's very easy to shuffle. They're lovely cards. And so yeah, they're standard, so I'm sure they're great in your hands too. If you're interested in getting the deck, you can go on, you know, obviously to Amazon or Google and get some reviews. But at least you will have had a heads up in the meantime. Again, looking at the size here, that they are same size as standard traditional tarot. All right, so thank you for watching today's video on Steampunk Tarot. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, you know the deal. Until next time, be well. Namaste, everybody. Thank you.